The very title of our summit is Brand Safety Summit. So of course, the very first question, it has to be,
but what even is brand safety?
Brand safety and viewability is mission critical. And, to be frank, over the past 20 years that I've been involved in digital as well, it has always existed.
When we talk about brand safety, we're really talking about any risk in the digital supply chain.
There's big responsibility for brands.
You build your brand based on association and contextual relevance. You build credibility and trust by ensuring that you're being featured in environments that are not politically insensitive as well.
The way they want to behave, from selecting the right, data tech partners to work with, to making decisions whether they're in-house or outsourced.
There is a lot of pressure, especially for businesses, to relate their bottom dollars to their media investments and marketing investments.
Too often are we always looking at, oh, hang on a second. So if I have to put this brand safety, kind of measurement or tagging in place, suddenly it takes away from my marketing budget. But not at all, because the thing is, what are the consequences of not getting this right? I think that's essentially some of the things that we really need to tackle.
The big one, of course, is the reputational risk, which is the adjacency to inappropriate content.
Brands do not want to be associated with unsafe sites. They do not want to be associated with risky content or worse, fake news.
Any extremist content or fake news being seen next to wrong content can significantly damage any brand equity that generally takes years to build.
1 out of 3 brands today still somehow or other are delivering ads to unsafe sites.
And so that type of attribution also requires scrutiny on what type of delivery is actually being served out.
So can you see the pressure that's on brands today? The complication of technology, all these bad actors using AI, the explosion of content and the explosion of data, and the speed that consumers want to have their content and their information consumed. So how do you even spot fake news and unsafe brand content?
The first question that I would ask myself as a brand or advertiser is my awareness high on this? Meaning, do I know where I'm running?
Who has seen it? And also from a brand tech point of view, in what environment are they looking at these ads in?
And that's when we start talking about placing an ad against the most contextually relevant content, and that's brand suitability.
Whilst it's still important to keep your brand's advertising away from certain categories, brand suitability is about going much further than fear-based avoidance.
And this is where we work with contextually align advertisers' preferences to more specific criteria around context.
If you think about it, even though you may be able to reach your target audience there, it's not suitable to place an ad for a very expensive watch in a college humor site. But it's a great place to place an ad for a trailer for a comedy show, for instance.
Focus on finding suitable places for their ads and not just avoiding the content that is not appropriate.
So when you move away from the older tactics of block the things that you don't want, and you can move into brand suitability, you're really talking about what you want to target first.
The key is to strike the right balance and evolve from brand safety to more towards brand suitability.